Okay, so there's gonna be some new videos. I'm gonna make this one quick. I had a mess of wiring up here. I organized everything. Here we go. These are the servos coming from the back, which is right here. I have a mess. I have to glue everything down, but yeah, the servos. These are the two servos, rudder and elevator. Come from the back. I have a little hole poked there. Pin cable hooks up to this one, which leads from all one battery. This battery, instead of having those 4 AA batteries in the big front over here, upgraded to this tiny little battery to save a lot of weight. So now this controls a whole bunch of batteries. And I have 2 LEDs in the front. I'm gonna have 2 over here for the left and right landing gear, and the front's gonna have 2, and 1 for the back. So that noise that you heard is my ESC cooling fan. And then what I basically did was just move everything around, fix everything around. As you see now, I have all of these ends hot glued together so it can't short out. And then I have a bunch of wiring there, wiring running from here, leaving there, going to the back. That goes to that, and then that's where my pin cable taps in. Goes from the taps in from the back, comes up by here, goes over the bomb drop, which is no longer bomb drop. And then I have these black cables that go for the landing gear, which is hot glued already into place. And then my pin cable that goes to the front, I have it hooked up to one side, and then I have for the negative and the positive of the pink, I just hooked up another black to the negative and another wire to the positive, and then I just black ones, and I just ran it to the side. So now when I flip the switch, I have power to both lights using one lead. Smart. And then it goes to the rest over here. I have to do it fast. The yellow wire taps in to the black over here, and then to the positive for the black, and then the red coming from the motor, which is in here, goes to the back, goes to this little thing right here. That's why I have a mess, and then taps into the positive on the back. So the negative taps into the black over here, and the positive taps into over here. Even though I just could have made it simpler, but I had a whole bunch of red cable, so I managed to use it all and not cut it, because then if I cut it, it wasn't going to be long enough for anything else I needed to. So I used it all by just taking it to the back. So simple, quick release here. Just pull or unplug, plug it in. To charge that little battery, it's right here. All I have to do is just get the battery, line it up right here, and then plug this into the wall, and it charges it. So then the battery just plugs in here. This is a pain in the butt to plug in. There you go. Push those wires in, make sure everything's connected, and then bam, I have power. And my receiver is gonna go in here, but the battery, I'm trying to buy some Velcro so I can Velcro the battery up here on the roof. And this is how the airplane would look, and the battery would go up here, like so. And then that cable, I can just leave it like that. And the receiver, I'm probably gonna have it on the back wall over here, or over here in the front, so it can get cooled down. And that little slot that I have in there, that little slot, so some air can come this way. And the bottom hole, it's gonna be covered up. I just have to cover it up, but I haven't had time to do that. Been a little lazy also, so the receiver is probably gonna go against here just in case it crashes and be more protected too. Instead of being on the side walls, it'll be over here. Even though I'm not gonna crash, cause I'm gonna get somebody from a hobby store to fly it. Some guy that I know at the hobby store. So the autofocus is on now. So the battery just probably Velcro up here, like so, right there, like that. Velcro right there, and then I'll fix those cables, and then so the battery's up there, and then right here the receiver just plugs in right there, and that's it. Simple setup. It looks difficult because there's so much wires on top, but it's not that much wires. It's just really long wires. And then my servo, because I only have 3 servos. One for the rudder, one for the elevator, and one for both ailerons on that huge wing. Right there's one. 2 sticks. Right now we're going this way. Folds. And there's another throw because I have a popsicle stick. Excuse me, I have a popsicle stick on the servo arm, so I have it hooked up on the end so it moves bigger. More throw, because I needed it. So I only have 3 servos in total, so these 2 servos and that one, which is on the wing right there, there's already a servo. And then that wire, whenever I put it, that servo fits in here flush, and then I screw the wing down. And then the servo wire, I can just run it down through here. And right here, I made this smart, so you see. Watch, you'll see right here. Everything can slide through. You see, it's not really sealed there, but there's the gap there. You see it? And I just run my servo wire from the ailerons down through here, push it through there, and into the box over here. What I'm probably gonna do is get a servo extension, hook it up to the receiver, and then over here just have the other, like the end that it'll plug into the original servo lead, just unplug it so I don't have to open this door, unplug it there, and then struggle plugging it in. And the receiver, I'm gonna have it mounted with Velcro. And then the part that you guys have been waiting for, that is a little fan, because I'm gonna put my ESC here, put my ESC right here, and then when I cover this up with foam, it's gonna be a hatch, so this door is gonna be able to open. That door is gonna be able to open, and then that door will have holes. That door will have a hole like this, right? But the ESC is gonna be mounted in between that and the foam. It's not actually gonna be touching the foam. It's gonna be in between. Here's gonna be a door. Let's say I have a hole in my hand, and the ESC is not hooked up to my hand at all. It's just gonna be holding on with like a little stand I'll make out of wood or little popsicle sticks. These things, just make a little thing like that. I'll figure it out. Whatever. Not hooked up to the actual door. It'll be in the middle of the door on the little stand, which will be made out of that, so it's basically invisible. It's just mounted to each corner of the ESC, and then between the fan and then, how do you call this? The foam will have a hole. Well, not a hole like that completely. It'll just have like a little rectangle, so it'll have like that, but foam in between. So so it looks like a girl. And then that will constantly push out air. And I'm gonna poke a couple holes behind the fan like that in a circle so it can suck up air and shoot it out and blow it out of the airframe so the ESC won't get hot. Basically, the foam ESC in the middle, the hot air will not get stuck in there because it'll have a hole. So when the fan's blowing really fast and it's blowing out, blowing this way, not that way, blowing this way, so it'll blow past it, over and around the ESC and out that little hole, and then the wind from the airplane moving forward will carry it on outside the airplane, and that'll continue cool. It'll keep it cool. So yeah, one LED there, my ESC fan, one light, the same thing I did here. I'm gonna do it for the landing gear, so I can have one LED on the left and right landing gear, and one in the tail, and then that's it. I finished the door here, that little door here, and this that I broke off yesterday, and that's it. That's about it. And fix the bottom and make that door. Yep, not that much left. Pretty soon all I'm gonna need is the motor and the ESC and the receiver, and that's it. So I have everything else here. Batteries. I have batteries up there. I don't know if you can see them. I mean, the guy told me it'll come out to 140 something, 147 I think it was, with the battery charger, the battery charger, the ESC, and the motor that I'll need because I brought him the airplane so he can take a look at it. And yep, it'll be like 147 with everything. So I have a charger, so I might be able to save a little. So yep, that's my project. Stay tuned for more. And one more thing I wanted to say is I haven't been posting videos in a really long time. Oh, I've been posting them, but the video I was posting it's late. It's like 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning, and I'm probably gonna post this video today. But how do you call this? It's late, so I'll go out there. I just won't talk. But the videos that I have been posting of making an airplane, I have my camera mounted there, fast motion. Building it over here was the fuselage, and yeah. So I'll show you the airplane. It's like, it looks like that one, like my different parts. The parts from the beginning on my YouTube channel that shows me part 1, part something, or whatever. It's all out of order of making an RC airplane out of barbecue sticks. Is me literally making this same aircraft, which is, it's not the same one. It is this one. This is the aircraft that you guys will see in my videos if you go back and look at it. Which is this aircraft, but without foam, just barbecue sticks. You can sort of still see around there, but there's not a lot of sticks in the middle no more. You see, I wiped it out. But the middle there, I added the foam so for support, so it wouldn't squish in the back. So I'll show you the airplane. It's that one right there. I don't want to step on that. I stepped on it yesterday. And that's the wing. So there really is nothing else. Oh, and I've kept all the bits and pieces of the airplane. Like, that's probably the wing. I don't know, I want to say that's the wing because it's big, or the rudder, the elevator. I kept all the parts, but that RC car works. So don't have a charger for the battery because it's a different battery. It's like one of these plugs, and I don't have that. So, thanks for watching. Subscribe so you guys can get notified when I post another video. It's probably gonna be this, and one day it's flying if it does. And if not, then I'll just keep this model and just take out the servos, the motor, and everything else, and just leave the wiring, the little stupid fan, and the lights, and just take the motor and the servos and make a new airplane with it, and keep testing it out. So thanks for watching. Subscribe so you guys can stay tuned to more videos that I post and get notified when I do. So peace.